It was dramatic and unprecedented. The year was 1975 and it shook politics to the core. Gough Whitlam's government sacked by the Governor-General. Now, 50 years on, there's an untold story. One man at the centre of it who is now revealing all.
I thought, right, this is dynamite.
The Whitlam dismissal.
Well, may we say, God save the Queen. Because nothing will save the Governor-General.
A turning point in Australia's political history.
Everybody was scrambling for the truth.
Suspected CIA links, deals clouded in secrecy, political skullduggery. This is a story that has it all. How would you describe the events of 1975?
Tumultuous.
John Liccardi is a retired lawyer who had a reputation of stepping where angels feared to tread.
It was a bad decision. You know, I've ruled that for 50 years, you know.
He was at the centre of Australia's most infamous political scandal.
Destroyed me. It destroyed my life.
The Khemlani affair was also known as the Loans Affair. It involved the Labor government trying to secure a loan through a commodity and arms dealer, Pakistani broker Tirath Khemlani.
Meanwhile, the Loans Affair was becoming more and more farcical.
It was no small sum, $4 billion US. In today's terms, $24 billion, to be used to fund a number of natural resources and energy projects. But scandal erupted when it was discovered the loan hadn't gone through the proper government process. Khemlani became the fall guy.
Khemlani will prove by the documents that the government had complete knowledge of the whole loans negotiations right from the
answer that question.
Khemlani came out to Australia and engaged John Liccardi as his lawyer.
He wanted to see some lawyers who could then take action against Gough Whitlam and the Labor Party for defamation, and because he wanted to clear his name because they had been sullied.
In what way was his name besmirched? How would you...
Oh, they said he was just a con man. So he was discredited as a commodity and arms dealer.
Liccardi believes the entire plan was orchestrated by the CIA to get the Liberal Party into power and guarantee the renewal of the lease of the US Pine Gap facility.
And I believe it was CIA that was pushing him to get a letter from the Gough Whitlam. And Gough Whitlam had signed this letter as original on a letterhead. We've been trying to find that ever since, but it's disappeared.
But you saw it?
I saw the letter. I saw the letter.
Liccardi told his client,
if you want to clear your name, I can make arrangements with the Liberal Party. And if you could tell your story in Parliament and gain parliamentary privilege, you'll be protected against the laws of defamation.
By this stage, Liccardi hadn't received a cent for his services, but two senior Liberal Party heavyweights told him not to worry about the fees, they would be paid.
He said, John, do this for your country. You know it's the right thing to do. Do it for your country. He said, look, if he doesn't pay you, we will.
It was decided Khemlani would provide a stat dec of his evidence before leaving the country. Liccardi again raised the issue of his fees. Khemlani assured him,
Mr. John, believe in me, believe in God. Okay, see you later. That was the last I saw him.
It was just a week before the Whitlam government fell.
Proclamation by His Excellency the Governor-General of Australia. Representatives on the same in the next session.
After assuming the role of caretaker Prime Minister, Malcolm Fraser was swept to power.
Who will undoubtedly go down in Australian history from Remembrance Day 1975 as Kerr's Kerr.
For John Liccardi, this was far from the end of the story. He was still out of pocket and hounded the now Liberal government.
Show me the money.
Yeah, show me the money.
But he was told he knew too much and wasn't getting a cent.
I said, why not? You wouldn't have got into power without me.
Liccardi threatened to go to the media. He was told he'd be sent bankrupt by the tax office because he was required to pay tax on fees rendered, not necessarily received.
So they had you over a barrel.
He had me over a barrel.
Liccardi persisted that he would reveal all. The next day, 2 men turned up at his office.
And I could see them as if they were here today. 2 big thugs, leather jacket thugs, standing, not sitting, standing up some distance from me.
He says they threatened his family.
It'd be terrible if they met with an accident on the way home, wouldn't it? I get shivers in my back right now.
Liccardi was declared bankrupt, turfed out of his office, and never worked as a lawyer again.
Go, don't come back. GCB, don't come back. And they took my homes I had, cars. I was homeless.
All because
Yeah,
you got involved
yeah,
with this case.
exactly. So this is the Executive Council minute.
Now the 85-year-old is breaking his silence, working on a tell-all book.
My Sicilian blood always told me that silence is golden. And the only way you can protect your family and yourself to a lesser degree is be silent. And I've been silent for 50 years because I wanted to protect my family.
I could not believe what had been done to him. It was just, and it had been sitting on it for 50 years.
Renowned author Libby Harkness will ghostwrite Liccardi's book.
I just had no idea that such dirty dealings went on behind the scenes, which affected a really lovely man. And it was terribly sad what they did to him.
What went through your mind on the 11th of the 11th, 1975, when Gough Whitlam walked out of the old Parliament House?
I thought job well done.
Liccardi's certain the loans affair brought the Whitlam government down.
That was a catalyst for the Governor-General to sack Gough Whitlam. That was the key. And I believe it was CIA hatched, planned and executed.
And you paid the price.
And I paid the price. I was disposable.